Hello and welcome to Auto Shenanigans. My name is John and you join me in Cornwall, and isn't it just beautiful? The ocean looks like 1,000 diamonds strewn across a blue blanket. It's clear skies, the sun is out, everyone's having a wonderful time. But we're not here for any of that. So you want me to urinate whilst on the move? Yes, it wouldn't be Auto Shenanigans without a little bit of car mischief along the way, and my goodness, have we got quite a race in store. We've decided to race nature, more specifically the sun. Setting off at sunset from Land's End, we're going to race through the night to England's most easterly point. To make things a little bit more challenging, we're doing this on possibly one of the shortest nights available, the 19th of June. It's not quite the shortest night, but calendar reasons, it's the absolute best we could do. The idea is we need to be there before sunrise tomorrow, which gives us around 6 hours 45 minutes to do 430 miles, which sounds easy, but this is England. We've got speed cameras, we've got accidents, we've got roadworks, we've got a lot that potentially we're going to have to contend with, and we've got to maintain quite a high average speed in order to do it. Obviously, all legal speeds, of course. I don't think this has ever been done before, never been seen. We're definitely the first people to come up with this. You'll next see us at the start line, where we'll have a chat with some of the drivers, have a look around some of their cars. So I look forward to seeing you then. Welcome to Land's End. I've got my pasty, I've got my tourist paraphernalia, so I think we're all set. We've got a few hours to go until the race begins, but I thought we'd have a quick look around, see who's here and see what's what already.
Sure is in the middle. That Gran Turismo bottom bumper racing.
Do you think that suits the car?
Oh yeah, of course, it fits in with the VTEC system. Yeah. Splits the air over my intercooler.
Yeah, you can't judge it well. Oh, that was just going. I was going to the other one.
It's gone wrong. Oh!
Hey buddy,
Hello.
what you doing there?
Clean my car because I can't see shit.
That is fairly obvious.
Way too many dead bugs to try and clean it all up.
You need a nice insect strip type spray. Available at cleanseworks.com. Up.
Hello.
What you doing?
Staring into space, contemplating the long drive ahead. I'm not at all, I'm thinking of beer. Hello, you join me in Land's End, where we are about half an hour away from setting off. We've got 430 odd miles to go ahead of us. We're going to have a little walk around, speak to the drivers, see how they're getting on, see what cars they're driving. So we shall see you shortly with that. So tell us your name, where you've come from, why you're here, what the whole point is basically.
My name's Matt. I drive on a McGann. I'm here to go from Land's End to Lowestoft because why not? Something to do.
Driving a McGann, what kind of power is it, sir? What's the engine like? Tell us a bit about the car.
So I have on a McGann is the RS265, not the 250 people, 265. It's got a cup, which is Recaro's LSD stiffer chassis. It was on BC Racing coilovers. It has the K-Tech race exhaust, downpipe, and it has a Pure Track quad induction kit. It has a Pure Track Sport Cup spoiler.
Nice, that's a pretty decent spec. So do you think you're going to come first? Not that we're racing each other, obviously, it's a race against the sun, but do you think you'll come first?
I'll probably try, yeah.
Hi, I'm Brad, and this is.
Hi, I'm Monica.
And yesterday we came down from Toddington and basically here to do a Beat the Sun. It's Monica's birthday on Monday, and feeling pretty positive about it. I'm not in the car that I really wanted to be in, but time constraints, work, life. Who has time to complete everything? Getting 3 days in a row off of work, no kids.
Doesn't
It doesn't happen often, no. But when we do, you've got to take full advantage. And to be honest, with all of the stup going on, this is pretty much a run.
Tell us about the amazing motor vehicle you brought down for us this evening.
I brought down the 2 litre 03 plate Civic Type S, the animal. It has 82,000 miles, had a full tank of fuel, which was pretty much the deal maker.
Yeah.
And it cost me £900.
VTEC, yo.
Oh, VTEC, yo. VTEC for life. I can feel it coming through. I can feel the VTEC-ness coming out in me. I'm converted, but it's not a proper K20. It's a K20 A3. It's nothing special. It's still pushing about 160 brake, and it does surprise a few people.
We were just saying, some people have the range, which you probably will. Others have the speed, but if you haven't got the range to back it up.
I brimmed the tank before I came down. I reset one of the trips and I got 301 miles. There was probably 60-70 miles of boot in it, so we'll have to see how we do on the way back. I'm expecting 250, something like that. So.
Name's Lee, driven from Luton, come down yesterday, stayed over last night. Feeling a bit tired right now, so it's not really a good start, but I should be alright.
What about the car? Secretly I know what it is, but pretend I don't. Tell us a little bit about the car.
It's F32, 430 diesel, X-Drive, so got a bit of an advantage over most people here, but it's still got to go to the distance, I suppose, still got to try and beat the time.
Yeah. So. Do you think you'll come first? I mean, you've got the diesel, you've got the range.
I don't know.
So it's Chloe. I've come from Hertfordshire Bulldog, basically to do the drive out in a 1995 Subaru Impreza 555 limited V edition, and I have a feeling it might break down.
It's 430 miles. Do you reckon you're going to make it? I mean, you made it here, to be fair.
I feel like I'm going to break down. It smokes when I stop, and every fuel station someone goes, "Is it me to do that?" Yeah, it's Subarus.
Unlike everyone else, we all stayed in a nice hotel, had a lovely night's sleep, a lovely breakfast, a relaxing day. You've driven down today to sit here for an hour before driving all the way back in this race. Mental.
Been up since 7 AM. I think I'm 8 Red Bulls in already. Yeah, I've got 17 left.
Speaking of which, Red Bull, we need to organise a sponsorship, I think, because
That's
you
all
know,
I'm fueled on Red Bull and bad decisions.
You're going to be doing a 24-hour stint, basically.
18 hours, I think I worked it out, unless we stay at Lowestoft for a while.
Fair play, fair play. No, you're an absolute mentor. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming down to do it, mate, nonetheless. I think it's going to be a good laugh, hopefully. And I'm sure you'll make it. Let's be honest, we're all a team, aren't we? So if you do break down, I'm sure.
Every 3 minutes.
That's it. Yeah.
Every 150 miles.
Well, it'll be funny though, because as you go along, you'll bump into other people at the fuel station. Like, oh yeah, yeah.
Here you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
My name is Matthew. I've come from Bedfordshire. I originally met Chloe last week because I've only brought my car over from Northern Ireland 2 weeks ago. I thought I'd bring the car over and do a bit of touring, so that was the plan, and then I ended up in the car club, and one thing leads to another, and next thing I know, I'm coming down to here on a Saturday night. So yeah, it was a great drive down here, a couple of hours, or 5 hours actually, and now then we're hitting the road then tonight.
I feel sorry for you guys because you get to come down 5 hours, sit around for an hour, and go all the way past your home just to come back a bit further. It's a lot of commitment. Thank you very much, obviously, for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Are you looking forward to it? I mean,
yeah, very much so.
Tell us a little bit about the car as well, because we'll cut to some scenes of it, but it's stunning.
Thank you very much.
It's obviously got the air ride and the lovely
so
wheels.
It's,
What's the situation?
it's an Audi A5 1.8 TFSI. I had it fully resprayed in Fire Ends Red, which is a Range Rover colour. and then I got the opportunity to buy a bag kit off my mate, which I bought it and put it in myself, and then started putting the body kit on it, splitters, spoilers, diffusers, stuff like that there, and the wheels as well. Then they're Aspire IS R8s, and I got them resprayed in Lexus Bronze. So bit of work to the car, bit of money spent on it. I think I'll have to fill it once. Normally get 370 miles to the tank, so I'll probably have to stop once at least, just to be sure of it.
Hello! So you've come out on a road trip and you've done many hundreds of miles and your car's not looking its best, perhaps covered in insects and all sorts of dirt. You want to give it a clean, but you don't really want to use the petrol station jet washers, which is perfectly understandable. But what other options are there for you? Well, we've got a solution. If we take a bottle of Mitchell & King Snow Foam, one of our IK sprayers, all available at cleanseworks.com, we're going to give these a little go, and the results should be pretty spectacular. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, a pretty decent finish for effectively just a rinse and some snow foam. We're going to take this off on the road now and do a few hundred miles, get it completely dirty again. So fundamentally this was an absolute waste of time, and being England, it has of course started raining, so at least it works though. We've got a clean car, and I look forward to getting it dirty all over again.
Hi, my name's Aidan. I'm driving a 2016 Mustang GT, which has got a 5-litre V8. We're here in Land's End. I came down to Cornwall a few days ago to enjoy some of the coastline, and we're here to go from Land's End all the way over to Lowestoft between sunset and sunrise. Obviously, driving a V8, fuel stops are going to be a consideration, so I'm looking forward to the drive.
The car I'm driving is a Nissan Skyline R34 GTT. That's the RB25 single turbo. As some of you know, GTT means you can't afford a GTR, but I think it's going to be a good car. Range is going to be a little bit of an issue. We're going to probably need one fuel stop, I think, but versus some of the other cars, that's actually pretty easy. I'm looking forward to it. It's been quite a lot of time in planning and trying to get everything together, orchestrate people and all of that side. It's one of those scenarios where you just kind of want to get started and go, because, well, then you can't do anything about the outcome anymore, can you? It's kind of, you have to just crack on. Catch us a bit later on the road, I imagine. Like and subscribe. So we were just getting ready to set off, and we bumped into Will, who happens to be doing the exact same trip that we are, albeit for much better reasons, raising money for charity. We couldn't miss the opportunity to have a chat about it. Will, in literally 30 seconds or less, what's the deal? What are you up to? Who's the charity?
Yeah, we're doing the same run as you for the ambulance staff charity, to just try and raise some money and awareness for what they're doing, and just see if we can help out here, really.
Absolutely, absolutely. What sort of, have you raised some decent funds so far?
Well, we've not done too brilliantly this year, but we do more than just this is our first ever real world thing. We do a lot of online stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Last year we raised like £1,200.
Wow.
And we're hoping to maybe get there again.
Fantastic.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. It's such a coincidence to bump into other people that are doing the same thing. So it's not just us that were mental enough to try it. Hey, so lovely meeting you, and we're going to crack on because we need to get ready to go. And I'm sure you guys do as well.
Yeah.
We'll see you
on
the other side of the country.
Yeah, I'll meet you in Lowestoft.
Nice one, man.
Good meeting you guys.
You too. The time is here, ladies and gentlemen. It is 9:34. We have 2 minutes to sunset. Bit of cloud cover, we're not going to see it, but that's not really important. It's not why we're here. It's been weeks and months of planning. Thank you, obviously, everybody who got involved. Quite a decent lineup, as you can see. We seem to have picked up a few extra guys along the way who seem to be doing the same trip as us, and I think that's absolutely fantastic.
I'm literally counting down. I am watching the time. We're going to be hitting 9:36 any moment, which is the time that it all kicks off.
We have got about 15 seconds before we start this journey from Land's End to Nest Point. We've got them over there waiting to go, waiting to shout us off. Some of the cars. And over there we've got a couple of local lads that are joining us for a bit.
Right, we are ready in 3, 2, 1! We've been on the road for 1 minute 30 seconds and already we've come into a bit of a hold-up. Tourist traffic.
I already have my first problem of this journey. I have a warning light. But what I'm going to do is, on a straight bit of road, kick the ignition off and back on again and hope that that resets it, because I'm in limp mode and it's not ideal, to say the least. But I'm going uphill, which is not helpful at all either, because I have no fucking power. This sucks.
Yeah, so I don't know, how long's it been? 15 minutes in, and I need a wee already.
So in preparation for this, I knew very much that this would happen. So I have bought disposable urine bags for you to use.
You've bought disposable urine bags for me to use whilst we're on, so you want me to urinate whilst on the move?
If it saves time and gets us there, are you not prepared?
I admire your commitment. There's old... Alright, I have to drive. There's old people on the front.
But we don't need to discriminate the fact that there's old people on the front. It could be for any ages, and on this occasion, I think we could make an exception.
Well, we're going to have to give it a go, I suppose. Because you're quite right. We're 15 minutes in, and I can't be going to the toilet every 15 minutes. We're never going to get anywhere. I did secretly know this might be a bit of a problem for me. I drink so much water and coffee. Yeah, I don't need to explain the rest. So, all right, fair enough. Well, I guess we'll update you later once I've had a piss in a bag.
This is what I'm dealing with at the minute. Rain, fog, and that. What a fucking absolute fucking.
We've gone on the road not even an hour yet. We are 50 or so minutes in. We've had a couple of issues so far, but we have unfortunately come up behind one of the more formidable obstacles on the road, the horse box and 4x4. I don't think we're going to be going anywhere in a hurry anytime soon. I want to know who has to move a horse around at 20 past 10 on a Saturday night.
Well, I don't think you can see me, but we're an hour in. I'm already down to 188 miles of range in the Mustang, so it's not going well on the fuel side. But we should be all right to get there on time as long as we can keep making some good speed. So, still feeling good, still got my drinks, still got some food, but yeah, long way to go yet. Catch up with you in a bit.
It's 10 past 11 now. Just thought we'd give you a little update as to what's going on. Yeah, we've been on the road for an hour, 40 minutes, something like that. It is absolutely hammering it down in traditional English sense. We've already done half a tank of fuel. Not really sure how, because of course we've only been doing 50 the entire way.
Situation report at the moment is
10 minutes to midnight, guys.
10 minutes to midnight. We've done 125 miles, and we can see. How would you describe it? Fuck all. It's a pretty accurate depiction of it. I don't know what your view's like because I can't really look through your side of the windscreen, but all I can see is streaks of water being left by what I can only assume are wipers from the dark ages. And it's pretty apt really, because that's pretty much what we are in the fucking dark.
Basically following the white line in the middle and hoping that it doesn't put me in a bush. I now have the Audi just following me behind, what I assume he will probably do for the rest of the drive. But we do need fuel because we're nearly at a quarter, so we're going to get fuel in 7 miles.
6.9 miles, which if you take the decimal point out is 69, and we've missed that so many times.
Has anyone got like recovery vehicles in this area?
Oh dear. That's not something you want to hear, is it?
No.
I've just heard from Lee and he's had a bit of a, sounds like a silly accident, but his car, it seems to be immobilised. So you guys are probably behind him. I don't know where he is yet because he ran off to take another call.
I'll keep an eye on him on my route, and if I see, I'll check on him and see how he's doing. So, just stopped to check on the accident. He's alright, he's waiting for, or he's on the phone to get recovery and stuff sorted. No injuries, just the car. My god, my car's smoking, what the fuck.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, our friend Lee is out of the race. A minor miscalculation has resulted in irreparable damage to the car. It has to be towed away. At this point, Bradley and Monica also retired from the race to make sure Lee was all okay. It's a real shame to see all these guys drop out under such circumstances. Still, thinking positively, we've had this minor mishap and at least nothing else can go wrong.
Well, you joined me from the hard shoulder of the M5, literally just as I've got off of the A30. I've just had 2 warning lights, Let's see if my usual trick fucks them off. No, I still have an engine management light. That's not a good start. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's see what fucking happens.
So when you drive up from the West Country, you've always got the question of which way do you go. You can of course go up the motorways, M5 I think it is, or you can go via the A303, which is the much more fun route, which is what we're doing. Except it hasn't been that fun. We're just about to overtake someone who's been holding us up a little bit for quite some time, and it's still absolutely hammering it down, which is slowing progress to no end. SatNav says we're going to be there at 4:56 currently. I don't know if we're going to do this, to be honest with you. It seems a lot of things are stacked against us, but still we shall press on through the night. Onward!
There's still no street lights. We've now got the great British weather to contend with. So it's been raining, there's aquaplaning, there's all sorts of obstacles slowing us down, but we are still making time. We're still improving the time to get there. We've just gone past Exeter. We're about 20 miles out from the 303, which is the route that we're going to take. I'm still feeling good. I think a couple of people are a bit nervous about the rain, but hey, look, this is British driving, right? I'll catch up with you in a bit.
So I've just checked the SatNav ETA, and it's not good news at the moment, because that's showing that we're going to be there around 5 in the morning, which is some half an hour after sunrise, which really isn't sitting too well. The weather is slowing us down big time. I'm not sure if it's going to last or not, but all we can do is just crack on and fingers crossed we make it. Just a little sit rep for you guys. It is 1:45 in the morning. Spirits are high, we're doing well, but the petrol light has finally come on. The petrol light of doom. It was inevitable, really. The Skyline's never going to get there in one hit. So we've got about 210 miles left to go. We've found a filling station which is just off the road that we're on, but our ETA is still behind where we need to be. We're still going to be late, so it's anyone's guess as to whether we're going to make it, especially as we've now got to stop for fuel. What can we do?
I'm currently like an hour and a bit from my kind of halfway point, and I've got someone on the phone to keep me going. I'm currently speaking to Madge. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, we're having a chat on the phone, because what else would you want to be doing at 1:20 on a Saturday morning other than speaking to someone that's driving across the country?
Our destination is indeed on the left, which is the old Shell station. We've got the V-Power goodness. Now watch, because this is going to be the quickest fuel stop ever seen in history. Quick!
Right, that is the fuel taken care of. We have a full tank of gas, and I think we're going to make it all the way there on this, so it's pretty much just power on from here and get there as quickly as we can. We're still behind schedule, but let's see what we can do.
So we've arrived, we're at Fleet Services, we're well behind on time. We couldn't have any street lights, so I couldn't see where we were. You couldn't get any footage because you couldn't see anything in the car. We're running about 20 minutes behind, but we've made up half an hour so far. Chances are we might be able to squeeze in at the end, so wish us luck and we'll catch up with you then.
So I've just got onto the M25. I've got an hour to get to my first waypoint, if you like, which is just past Birchanger Services.
Yeah.
Because I'm taking the M11 and then Cambridge, Newmarket, Bury, and all sorts of back roads that I know.
We are on the M25, and I don't think we're ever so happy to be on the M25. So we're way more than halfway now. There's probably about 160 miles left to go, something like that. We've got plenty of fuel still. The ETA would suggest we're still not going to make it on time. So it's all to play for. We've just got to make up some time, and hopefully we can work it out. We've just come off the M25, which is boring as fuck, and have now moved on to the A12. It's about 100 miles to go, and I can almost taste the sweet victory royale that we are inevitably going to get. I'm quite confident, but anything could happen yet. I hear there's a couple of road closures later on that we're going to have to navigate our way around, which could throw everything out at the last minute, but we're making good progress.
Show yourself, car. Any time today. Oh, here we go. Who is it? Who is it? It is the Audi, is it? No? Oh, that's his other half. That's his girlfriend.
We're now up to the 5th hour of driving. We've just come off the M25. We're on the A12. I'm not sure we're going to make it in time. We are about 2 hours away, and sunrise is in an hour and 45. So hoping to try and catch up some of the time, but frankly I think the weather might have beaten us this time. But we'll see how we get on. We've refueled, we've had a toilet break, we're ready to rock the last couple of hours, so we'll catch up when we're back. And there's still no street lights, which means you still can't see me, but there you go. We'll see you in a bit.
So I've got about 350 horsepower on tap up here in this Skyline biatch, which is wonderful, except we're in an average speed camera zone, but it's okay because we only ever drive at safe speeds anyway, so that's fine. Moving on from that though, we've been on the road since 5 and a bit hours. I mean, we've got an hour and a half, I think, left to go. But how are you doing there behind the camera? Because, you know, you've just sat there for 5 hours, most likely not wanting to be here.
No, I've enjoyed every moment of it. I've obviously been sat-nav and postcode putter inner. I've been drink passer. I've been camera woman. I've been well entertained. So I've enjoyed the experience, and I'm just hoping that we get there so badly for everybody that's partaken.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, not long to go, I guess. So, I guess next time you'll see us, we'll probably be a little bit nearer where we need to be, and we can give you an update then.
I think we're going to make it. Woo!
We've reached the special part of the morning where I wonder what it was I did with my life that's ended up with me here at 4 in the morning rather than, I don't know, in bed. I've spent the last 600 miles waiting for something to go wrong, and for reasons unknown, it still hasn't happened. So, I think we might make it now. Well, now I've done it.
Yeah, now you've jinxed it.
Balls.
On the A143, coming the route that I was originally going to do, Chloe ended up doing it, and I guess some others did it as well. Didn't turn that on, in case you can't see me. I don't really know what I'm fucking doing anymore, I'm tired. A lot of standing water on the roads. That's scary. But it is 3:58. Sat-nav says 35 minutes. So I reckon I've got this. Still got my engine management light on, my DPF's not come back on, so that might have just jinxed it, probably. Yeah, still on the phone to Madison. Say hi, Madge.
What?
Say hi.
Hi. Yeah, we currently have 25 minutes, so if we get 28 minutes past now. I might have
to get a shake on.
Yeah.
Depends if we get some more visibility.
Yeah. So yeah. We'll catch up in a little while.
Situation update. We are in Lowestoft, which is pretty fantastic. We've made really good time. We're on our way to the final destination. Yeah, let's see if we make it. We'll see you there. We are on some weird, dodgy estate. I'm trying to find where we need to be. There's a wind turbine there, and I know that it's near there. I'm going to go up here a bit. No, this is it pretty much, guys. It's the Nest Point. There's a sign, Nest Point. That's us right there. So if we go around here, where is it? I don't know where we're going. This doesn't... It must be right. Yes, 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 this is it. We made it. We've done it.
No.
Look at that Renault! Matt, the cheeky bugger, has made it before us. Oh, what a legend. But more importantly, we've actually succeeded in our mission, it looks like. What's the time? Hang on. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, just coming up to 4 a.m. I don't think you're even going to see that. Come back to me, I'm more important. Yeah, it's just coming up to 4 a.m. I don't know how we've managed to pull that off, but we're here with time to spare, so I think we're going to have 10 minutes chill time and prepare for, hopefully, a nice sunrise. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Weather's great, as always.
Different. So I am pulling up to the fucking car park. And I am here, and I've fucking made it!
Your destination is on the right. Literally, I just sent you a video. He's just trotting around. You there?
Yes, mate, I am here!
3 minutes.
I can't fit on the fucking line of cars though, that's annoying. Oh, there's no space! Fuck it, I'm going over there. 3 fucking minutes. Get in.
Is everyone else there?
We've got a few of us here. I will have a look in a sec. Fuck my life, that was challenging.
We made it by my clock with 60 seconds or less to spare. That was probably some of the most treacherous driving conditions I've encountered for a long time. We've been hampered by the weather the entire trip, basically. But we still made it.
We made it.
So, happy days.
Well, as ever, England has treated us to some of the finest weather, and this is pretty much the site of what we've got. So it's unlikely there's going to be much filming from outside, and we're going to stay warm and snug inside the car. So we are about 30 seconds away from 4:30, so we absolutely made it in time for sunrise. I can't believe we've managed to leave Land's End at sunset, go through the night, and we're here before sunrise. So take that, nature, we win with our loud exhausts and CO2 emissions. Just looking outside, as I said, it's raining. I'm not going to go out there. We got absolutely soaked and we can't do any filming, so it's fairly pointless. We're not going to see a nice sunrise. But looking outside, a lot of the other guys have managed to make it in time as well. So I think we're all pretty happy that we've managed to set out to do something and actually achieve it, which might make a change.
I'm missing people.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, 430 odd miles from west to east, from Land's End to Lowestoft, from sunset to sunrise. I can think of nothing better than getting together with a bunch of mates and going on an epic road trip. For some, it isn't necessarily about the destination, it's about that journey that you have along the way. You're making memories with your friends, with your family, whether they're good or bad, and it's worth mentioning that Lee and the BMW certainly made it home, and the car should be repaired by the time you see this. Thank you to Cornwall for hosting our party of shenanigans. If you've never visited this part of the world, I urge you to go. It is absolutely stunning in every sense of the word. Many thanks to the cast and crew, who had absolutely no idea what they were getting involved in when I proposed this crackpot idea. And of course, many thanks to you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed our film. Please consider subscribing to the channel.
Driving home with no warning lights and the car's running sweet as a nut. I love cars.